CQDX Australia, CQ Australia, Alpha Uniform 791. Alpha Uniform 791, Southwest Coast of Canada, QSX.
Alpha Uniform 791. How you going, Joe? Alpha Uniform 161 Queensland. Juliet Alpha Yankees off the mic, Joe.
Okay, Roger on that there. We'll sit on the side there if you're having a QSO there. We've got a good copy on you. We'll listen for you.
I don't know whether I want to give anyone an opportunity because this is how it is for me this morning, Joe. Many stations there are on the side. So yeah, I'm happy to check in. I think you said you're going to kick back and listen there on the side. No problems at all. I got you about a 7.9 over 55 modulation to the southern edge of the Great Barrier Reef. Again, operator name Jay, Juliet Alpha Yankee. Thanks for coming back to the call, Joe. Alpha Uniform 791, Alpha Uniform 161. I'll go back to you before I call in any further QSK, Joe. Go ahead.
Hey, Roger on that there, Jay. No Q5. I thought you were actually in the middle of a QSO right now. That's why I was going to sit on the side. I thought you were, I didn't want to interrupt you, but, oh, you're doing a beautiful signal here this afternoon. I got you 7 and 9 copy.
Yeah, much the same this side. Very similar conditions there, Joe. I have 7.9 for you as well. I've had other stations telling me that I'm 40 over into certain parts of America, so really good conditions this morning there, Joe. Go ahead.
Hey, Roger on that there. Yeah, no, I worked a few Australian stations earlier on, but the propagation wasn't so good. So right now we're sitting at 3:30 p.m. in the afternoon here, January 2nd here on the west coast of Canada. I know you guys are a day ahead of us. How's the weather out there today? I'm sure it's nice and balmy as usual.
Yeah, it is. It's actually cleared up a little bit. Today's, I find the day to kick off. The last couple of days have been overcast to start with, but I finished work this morning, started the first graveyard, finishing one more week, and then I'm on holidays for a full week there, so 4 weeks there. But yeah, we're looking at about, I'd say about 29 at the moment. It's going to be a warm day. It's going to make it rather rough and tough to rest, but hey, nothing beats the aircon when you need to sort of get that sort of cool household there for a bit of a rest there to do it all again. I've got 4 more shifts to back up, starting again midnight tonight. This side, Joe, is exactly 9:30 at the moment this side, and finished work an hour and a half ago. Finished 8 o'clock this morning, and we're looking to head back in this evening. So great to hook up with you. If anything's going to be, if it's going to be anything like this throughout the week, I'm sure I'll be doing it again quite soon with you there, Joe. Go ahead.
Oh, copy on that there, 100%. You're the only station on frequency right now there, and nothing else like talking local. That's how good you're coming in. Q5 signal all the way and perfect audio. Well, I'm just finishing up my 2 weeks vacation here, Christmas vacation. So back to reality tomorrow. I start back to work tomorrow morning, and I work my 8-hour shift, and I'm off at 3 p.m. each day. So hopefully there'll still be a little bit of South Pacific DX rolling in when I get off, Roger.
Dave being busy in New Year, we had the public holiday there yesterday, and I'm all festival back to work last night for 1 week only. I did have a 4-day break for the Christmas break up, and then also the New Year's celebration that's just gone. I don't work weekends generally unless this one coming when I'm finishing on the Saturday morning, which will be the last shift for 4 weeks. So hoping I can catch you there. I'm also on the 8 hours. I cut sugar, working the sugar mill, machine operator, forklift driver. It's a situation this way there, Joe. Go ahead.
Hey, Roger on that there. That sounds like a really good job. I could relate to that. And especially where you live too. You always have such nice weather there. 29 degrees today. Man, you got to love that. It is currently 6.9 degrees Celsius here. So not so bad. I mean, it is January 2nd and we are in Canada after all. So I can't complain. We just, my wife and I just came in from a nice walk down the road there, from a nice 40-minute walk. And it is quite pleasant out there. Scattered clouds for part of the day, sunshine. And right now we just have some cloud cover here. And each day is getting a little bit lighter now, which is a good thing. I always look forward to spring there, Roger.
Hey, copy that. Yeah, I understand. I like the good weather as well. And that's why I'm actually originally from further south there, Joe. I'm a New South Welshman. I'm born in New South Wales, but I moved north 3 years ago, across the border, and doing fine. You know, they say you've got to acclimatise because we're up in the tropics now, on the southern edge of the reef here. We're just on the edges of the tropics, so start to feel the humidity and that when we first headed up this way, but sort of, yeah, started to really get used to it and enjoying it. We're looking at, I guess, about 35 degrees today. Is a pretty quite warm. Swimming weather, but I don't know whether I'll see too much of it. I'm looking at the time now, 9:30. Maybe hang around for another hour. All depends how addicted I'm going to be to this skip, because no, there's some bad addictions out there, but this is one of my better ones there, Joe. Go ahead.
I said that to somebody else today too. It is kind of addicting for sure, and well, especially when you can make a good DX contact like this and work another station like yours with an excellent signal. I mean, pushing 5 and 9 here into the southwest coast of Canada, so no complaints, man. Your radio and your antenna is doing a heck of a good job for you. Copy?
Yeah, Kilo, so I'm really grateful. As I was just saying earlier to an earlier station there, Jason, I think it was, or maybe Jeff, one or the other there. They're in the States. It's simple. There's nothing really, I spent $150 on this radio, Joe, 10 years ago. $150, and it's paid for itself tenfold. I'm running a 3-iron, it's only small. It was another couple of $100. And really, I haven't spent a great deal already. I have money on the hobby, but things are going to change. I'm buying a new radio from a stateside there, Florida. LCB. I'm buying a new Ranger, HF 618. So I'm looking forward to that in the next couple of weeks. It's going to arrive for one of more days, so we plan to key up and really give it a work out there, Joe. Mike, back to you. Alpha Uniform 791, 9 Division Canada. Alpha Uniform 161, 43 Division down under. Back to you, Joe.
Hey, Roger there, 161, man. Oh man, that'll be nice. I love those Rangers. Those are beautiful radios. And like I say, what you have, what you're running right now is just, it sounds awesome. It really does. Perfect, crystal clear audio and signal. Your signal is, like I say, Q5 all the time. Well, I tell you what I'm running here. I've been running this radio since 1978. I bought this radio in February 1978. It's a old 458 TRC, and the antenna is an Antron 99. And this microphone's even older. I bought this microphone in 1977, so nothing really fancy on this side there, Roger.
Yeah, well, it definitely works for you as well. Really, a really good sounding station. I have no problems hearing you. As you said, it sounds like a local QSO happening here at the moment, so a really good contact. And I'm happy to get the good feedback there. I know Ranger, as I said, this radio for 10 years has really done me good. There's many different radios out there to look about, but I'm going to stick to what's been good for me, and this is it. No, obviously a little bit newer technology with LCD screen and a built-in power supply. But I don't worry, I won't be getting rid of this one. This radio is going to be definitely a backup, and I'll sort of have it here on the bench. I'll make a bracket up even for it, and I'll sort of plug it in and just work between radios, because I really do get, not only from international, but even Australia, I get some really good reports with the audio on this station. And I'm stock mic only. I have had a desk mic in line, and I believe it boosted it up reasonably, but still a great radio. I'm not going to sort of go away from it there for that reason, Joe. Go ahead.
Hey, Roger, on that there, you kind of get used to radio, but I'm looking forward to making the DX contact with you with your new Ranger there. It probably does have more power too, I would imagine.
It does actually, but I don't have the extra there. As I said, I'm helping out there with 80 whiskies. I've got there's this RGB 300P that just run it on the low side there to utilise the station. User-friendly on the station. The new radio, 50 watts output, RHF 618. Not sure whether you got a pen there, but make a note of it. You possibly can have a squiz on the internet when you get a chance. RHF 618. As I said, it has a TFT LCD screen, fancy face on it there, and if you take the top off it and look inside, it looks pretty similar to this radio. Not too much has changed, I guess, with a little bit of technology with filtering and the likes, and the thing dangle bloody touchscreen and all the rest of it there with technology. So we're trying to keep up with it as much as we can there, Joe. Go ahead.
Okay, Roger, on that there. Well, that sounds like a beauty. I did copy down that model number, and I'll give it a look-see up maybe on YouTube, or I'll Google it, and we'll see what we can come up with there. I'm sure it's a beauty. I do like the Ranger radios. They're well built, and a lot of people use them out there. They're a very popular transmitter there. So I think you're going to really enjoy that radio. Yeah, I was going to ask you, in Australia, are you close to Cairns? Are you very close to Cairns, Roger?
Okay, sorry, Joe. I'm on a QSB. Hopefully it's only just allowing conditions there. You really dropped away on me there, so I'm hearing you asking for a question. Please go again with the question. And yeah, I'm glad you got the model number to have a look. It is on YouTube. You can even actually find a clip there with my audio and Sharky's audio talking to the States back in 2009, I think it was. Airline, I think 2811, sort of navigated us and it's been sort of, I wouldn't say pinched, but CB Radio Magazine has decided to use the audio as the introduction to this new radio there, Joe. Hope you got that. 161 Alpha Uniform, 161 Alpha Uniform, 791. We are losing conditions there, Joe.
Yeah, it looks like it is changing. Propagation is changing there for sure. Hope you can hear me there. I pumped it up a little bit there. And I did copy that radio you have, and I will give it a boo. I tell you what, they're 161 Alpha Uniform. I'm going to pass you the numbers in before you lose me totally, because I know the conditions are definitely changing rapidly here. And we're going to wish you 73s on top of the day. And you have yourself a wonderful day there, and a good night shift tonight when you're back at work there, Roger.
Thank you very much, Joe, and enjoy your first day. Bloody day back to work tomorrow, as much as I'm sure you're not looking forward to it, but it's going to be down to those bank accounts and all that. But good chatting with you again there, Joe. Alpha Uniform 791, you have to check that place up the back. We'll catch up with you next time. Let us know what you think of it there. And I'm hoping in the next couple of weeks we can get up with you there and with that station, and you can give us a bit more further feedback. Okay, take care, and yeah, we will back away. All about you there. We don't want to sort of lose you there. Look at those good regards to Nickel passed on to you there. So thanks again, Joe. Appreciate the QSO from Canada. All living from the sort of edge of the great part of the lake down on Reef. So proud there goes a shout, Joe. Good evening, and all the best to come for 2012. Alpha Uniform 791, a 9-division Canada. Alpha Uniform 161, East Coast Australia. 73 Joe, and yours for the final Lobby QSY.
Hi, 73s to you, Jay. They're Alpha Uniform 161. Always a pleasure to QSO with you and make the DX contact. And like I say, sounding Q5 all the time. And I really enjoyed this QSO because the conditions were just perfect there. So I'll look up that radio, and I'm looking forward to listening to you make the contact with me on it. So have a great day there, my friend. Alpha Uniform 161, 9 Alpha Uniform 791, West Coast of Canada, QSX 73s.
Catch you. Bye-bye.
73s, cheers.